See the example also means, let's concentrate on example means, right now we are not logged in. Okay, if we logged in, then our session variable username password may be wrong. See, what will be the password? Rakhi and password also Rakhi, or what? Have to open the database. 1 second, Rakhi. Host, okay, I can create new one. Password 123 and register. Registered successfully. Now go to login page. Now means we have logged in successfully. So this email ID is printing with the help of session variable. Means we have just stored this email ID into one session variable, and we are printing that variable. We are just echoing that variable into the welcome page. And also within the welcome page we use one security check also. Before executing anything, yeah, we just write one if condition. If dollar underscore session login is not equals to true, login is not equals to true, then it will just redirect us to login page. Means if user not logged in and trying to access our welcome page through URL, then it will redirect that user back to the login page. This is the security, and this is the use of session variable. Means we are just echoing the username into our web page. We can fetch the data also with the help of this email ID from our table. We just have to fire the query. We can fetch the whole data. Right now we have only 4 5 columns. We can have 100 of columns, and ev- every column has a specific entry for a specific person. Okay, so this is the use of session for accessing any variable throughout the site. With the help of that we can implement security also, and we can just you can say differentiate the user, which user has been logged in. Okay, you can display the information particular user with the help of session. Okay, Raki, means if I logged out, then I just unset the variable. Now I'm trying to access our page, welcome page. Okay, through URL. It will redirect us back to login page. It is not coming welcome page directly. Why? Because we just put one check within the if condition. If a session variable login is not equals to true, then just it's redirected the user back to the login page. Means login required. Okay. So is there any doubt, Saki? In the code, you can ask me in the code also. This is our registration page. Okay, in the registration page we just did nothing, just use 3 or 4 register, yeah, 4 input type. Last one is submit. We have to use one form. Within the form method, whenever we submit, then we just use blank action. Why? Because we have to just submit a form to itself. Then we just use this is set condition means this our form is submitted or not. Reg the uh, uh, name of our submit button. Reg the name of our submit button. We are just checking that button is clicked or not. Okay, means if our form is submitted, then this variable is in existence. So we are checking if it's set. If it is in existence, then it will return true. Means our form is submitted, so it will, we can fetch all the data from the text boxes, name, email, and the password, and we just inserted that data into our user table. Okay, insert into user MySQL underscore query for firing the query, and this is if a query is successfully fired, then it will return true, otherwise false. If it is written true, then we just echo record inserted successfully, otherwise something is wrong, nothing else. Okay, you can display any other message. Now after registration, um, here is the login. Okay, this is the login. Within the login, firstly we just design the login page. Simple HTML, one input text for login, one for password, and one submit button. Within the form, action blank, method post. Okay, so whenever we click the submit button, our form will be submitted to itself. Same condition we have checked. Now just login is the name of our submit button, and if it is submitted means our form is submitted, then this condition will be true, then it will return 1. So if condition will be executes, we just fetch the data from the text box. Okay, first we just validate our form, validate our text boxes, that if our text boxes is blank or not. If it is not blank, then we just assign validate into our simple user defined variable. Now we will check our form is submitted also, and a equals to validate means there is a value in username and password in both text box. Now we again just fetch the data of both text boxes, and we just fire one query, select query. We just discuss about this logic yesterday. Means if there is any row in our database, in our table, with the entered email, entered username, or entered password match, if we get any matched row, it means user entered correct username and password, otherwise username or password may be wrong. So we just use query, we fire query, we just see how many rows has been returned. If it is written 1, then it will assign 1 to number. If it is written 0, then 0 will be assigned to $no. Now we are checking $no is not equals to 0. It means there is any one row, so user has been entered correct information. So what we are doing, we are creating session variable $session uname and login. Uname for displaying the email id, and login for checking the email. We can check with also uname also. We can check if it's said $session uname. Yeah, we can check like that also. I just take one another variable, session variable, for checking is equals to true, we assign true. Okay, and we just give the header location welcome.php. Otherwise we just echo one message, username password may be wrong. This is our simple login page. After login page, welcome page. Within the welcome page, what we have done, first we check user logged in or not. If login is not equals to true, just redirect back user to the login page. Okay, otherwise just echo the welcome and echo the username, nothing else. And okay, and we just echo username, okay, with the help of session variable. And we use anchor tag. We just use one anchor tag for logout. Within the anchor tag, there is one href property. With we have to write within this href property our page location or page name. You can say directly page name. We have write logout.php. It means it will redirect whenever we clicked on this anchor tag. It will just redirect us to logout.php page. Just give it, and you can give any text here. If you give log out now, it will display log out now. One second. Means you don't have to give only log out. This is the custom message. Log out now, then it will just show you that log out now. One, two, three, and log in. Yeah, now it is displaying log out now. If you click, then it will redirect us to logout.php. We cannot see here logout.php. Why? Because we just calculate something. We just use 3-4 line coding on the logout.php, 3-4 line coding of in the logout.php, and we just redirected us back to login.php. What is the code within the logout.php? In the logout.php, there is only we just unset the session variable login. It means now user has been logged out. It is logged out. So user cannot go directly to welcome page or any other secure page. User have to log in again, and we just redirected us to login.php. Nothing else. Header location function, our unset function used to just unset the any variable, any type variable, a simple variable, array type variable, session variable, any type variable can be unsetted by the unset function, this function. Okay, so this is our simple code and simple description. Now just tell me, is there any confusion? Okay. Now, now just move ahead to our major task. Whatever I have given you, and I also didn't share it with you the code. You have to complete this task. Which task? This task. Means, yeah. No, no. That was the yesterday task. That was the yesterday task. We have discussed session, log out, log in. We have completed the task. Register task 1 and Raju. Okay. Now let's discuss about the main task. Means I have given you this task, all of three of you, but uh, you are the you cannot able to attend the session. That's why you didn't completed that task. Now you have to complete this task. Okay. So what is the task? Yeah. Yeah. Like in this page. And if we register, then our record will be submitted to database. And yeah, yep. And if we clicked, activate, yes. If we click, yeah, it should be added to our table, MySQL table. And we are what we are doing in display.php, we are just displaying all the record from that table, and with the these option, edit or delete. We need these two options. Means if anybody just entered, or you have to you can edit. Means if you want to edit the name, you can edit the name. If you want to edit the image, you can edit the image also. So I just going to now it is edited. Okay, means we have just changed the name and the image. So you have to complete this task. How you do that? First thing, you have to just use you have to create this register button, or you can use any other name, register page or any other name. This is simple, same code, just one extra field, image. And we have discussed how we upload the image. Only 3 line of code. Image uploading, if if we didn't set any check, means size or extension type or file extension and anything, then it is only 3 line of code to uploading any image or any file. These 3 line. With these 3 line, we have uploaded our image. Okay. We already discussed about the image uploading. Raki, did you remember? Yeah. Now you have to just upload one extra field, add one extra field, image uploading, and whatever you have registered, it should be saved in our SQL, MySQL within the user table, or you can take any other table also. The user table, we have just saved these changes. Okay, image. We just save the image name here, image into one folder. Which folder? A folder within. We just save the upload. You can use one more folder within our folder. Let me show you. We are using WAMP within the www. Yeah, this is the task. We are using uploads folder. Okay, and we are saving all the images within the uploads folder. Okay, Raki. With the help of, yeah, create upload folder. Yeah. No. Don't save the image onto there. It will move uploaded file. This line of code will automatically just copy that image and save into our folder. You just have to create that folder, a blank folder, uploads. Okay, you just have to create that blank folder with the, because of this line of code. Whatever you have selected using the browse button, it will just move that file or copy that file into our upload folder also. Okay, with the same name. If you want to use the same name, then you have, what I have done, dot file name. Dot file name, dot is used for concatenating the string. Okay, in PHP within the upload, we are concatenating dot file name. Where is the file name? Here. How we get the file name? The image is the name of our browse button tag, and this is the property of dollar underscore file variable. Okay, so it will return original names of our selected file. Whatever you have selected, it will just return that name of our selected image or our selected file, and we are just assigning that name into the dollar file underscore name, and it will just return temp name. It will return temporary location. Means whenever you have selected any file from the browse button, it would be saved in one temporary location in our server. Okay, so we have to save that location also, file underscore temp underscore name. Okay, and move uploaded file, we have to pass this temporary location name, and with the comma separated our folder name. If you want to store any folder within the folder, this is our folder name. Whatever with the you use folder name, you have to use here that same name. Okay, if you use img folder name, then you have to use here img. Okay, slash means within the folder just save image with this name. Dot means we are concatenating the name of our file. So with the means with original name, our image will be stored into uploads folder, and we are passing that dot file name where? Here also, dot file name. Can you see that? In means image column, we are passing file name. Means our file name will be stored into the database. Simple. We are not storing image into database. We are storing only name into database and our image into our server folder. Okay, database is different and server folder is different. Okay, right now we are using local server, so we are just saving our files into the www file folder or htdocs folder. This is our server location. Okay, Raki. Now we just inserted the insertion query, same query, no difference. Just you have to take care about the image uploading. You have to use the form. Within the form tag you have to use one extra property, and enc type means it is stand for encryption type multi-part oblique form data. Okay, and one browse button, nothing else. Input type file. Okay, you have to use one browse button. Input type file name equal to img. So it can be select whatever you have given name here. Okay, you have to use same name where dollar underscore file here. Okay, okay, Raki. One second, Raki. Raki, can you hear me? Yeah, one second. One second. Hello. Hello. Yeah. So this is our simple image uploading on and the insertion of our data into the table. So this is our simple registration page, nothing else. Okay. Is that clear? Now it will redirect us. You can see the code. If our data inserted successfully, then it will redirect us to display.php page automatically. Okay, so let's see the code of display.php. Within display.php we have to do two things. First thing is that, one second, if we register successfully, then it will redirect us to by default display.php. Within the display.php we have to display all the record from our table. All record whatever be the entries, it will just display id, username means our email or anything whatever we have given. Okay, username and the image, and there is one option tab also. Within the option tab we will use edit and delete. Means if you want to edit, means if you want to change the content of your record, you can use edit, and if you want to delete, then you just click on the delete. And we just give one more anchor tag. These are the anchor tags. Okay, these anchor tags used to just redirect it from one page to another page. Okay, anchor tag also used for redirecting us from one page to another page. Okay, we just give add more. Add means it will just redirect us back to the register.php. Means if you want to add more record, you just have to click only add, then it will redirect us back to register page. Okay, Raki. Now in the display page, you just have to display all the record. How you will display all the record, Raki? How you will display all the records in the display page? You have to just fire a query, select star from user, then it will just it will just fetch all the records, but we will display according to our requirement. We are displaying within one tabular format, yes, but it is not any tough task. You have to create logic first. How we display means you have to just select all the record from that particular table. If we get all the record, we just have to display according to our requirement, nothing else. So let's see, we have fetched the record or not. This is the connection string or simple connection string. Okay, and we are fetching all the record. You can see here, select star from user. Star, select star from user means all records from our that table, particular table, and we are just firing that query. It will just return all the record, but it will point only first row. Okay, row by row it will just return record row by row. We already discussed about this also. So we have to use this in while loop. Okay, we use one while loop. Within the while loop, we just displayed according to our requirement. Means we first take one table. Okay, table, within the table th for table heading, we use id. In one row, first row, we just use the headings. Okay, means id, name, image, and options. In the second row, now this is the php code. It will not display. Okay, whenever we echo the value, then only that value will display. Okay, otherwise it will just hide from the browser. It hide out from the browser. But within the while loop, this code, can you see this tr, the tr start and end? This tr, we use this tr within the while loop. Means whatever with the number of rows in our database, it will just execute our while loop that number of time. Okay, so this tr will print that number of time. Means for every row, this tr will going to print on our browser. Tr means table row. Table row means this row. This is the our first heading row. Okay, and after this is our second row, second, third, fourth. These are the rows. Okay, these in the horizontal manner. Okay, so we just display. How we display? In the tr, within the td, first, what is the first id? We can fetch the id dollar data. We can fetch direct id. So it will just display our that particular id row by row. Means first record id, then first record name, then first record image name. It will just echo image name. And how we will display the image? Using img tag. Raki, we use img tag or not? Yeah, this tag img src. Within the src, we have to give the location of image. Means location and the name. We are saving our images into uploads folder or not? We are saving our, we have created one uploads folder in our folder structure, and within the upload folder every image is going to save, every image copying by using move upload file function. Every image are stored. Yeah, no. IMG no, no, this is not a command, this is just a HTML tag. IMG, a simple HTML tag, and we, yeah, yeah, this is the some simple HTML tag, and we use this tag to display image. Okay, we use to display image. So src, yeah, within the src we will just give the path of our image, where is our image is stored. Okay, so within the uploads folder, yeah, within the uploads folder every image are there, and slash we have to write the image name also. So by using this code means within the dollar data, every code, every record within the dollar data, and we are fetching array, so we will get the associative array also, numeric array also. So we are using this is the column name, img image, dollar data image, then it will just print the image name whatever we have saved in database for that particular record. Okay, is that clear? Now this td, in within the last td means within the option, first we what we have given, edit option. So these are the anchor tag. I already told you these are the anchor tags. Okay. Within the anchor tag, there is one href. Within the anchor tag, there is one href property. With the help of href property, we will just redirect it from one page to another page. This href property. This is one anchor tag href, and we are where we are redirecting update.php, and this is the question mark id equals to 30, means we are just sending particular id also, means you can see here this is in the bottom, just concentrate on here bottom. Okay, whenever we just mouse over on the anchor tag. Give 1 second. Now localhost task 11 update.php question mark id equals to 14. Now id equals to 22. Every id is dynamic id, means a particular this id. Okay, this is the dynamic id or not, these id, they are dynamic, so we are just sending this dynamic id also. Why? Because we have to know which record we have to update or which record we have to delete or not, in where condition, in where clause we have to pass the where id equals to a particular id or not. Khushi, sorry Rakhi, if you want to delete, okay, okay, just forget about this. If you want to delete id number 22 from your table, okay, how you will delete? If you want to just delete uh, table means this record, if you want to just delete this, no, delete means, okay, if you want to just delete from study or username, delete from username where id equals to 22, delete from table name. Okay, 1 second. Query is delete from table name where id equals to, you have to know the id or not. Delete from table delete from users, this is our table name. Delete from users where id equals to 22, so we have to know the id or not. If we don't know id, which id we want to delete, so how we delete the record? You cannot delete the specific record. Okay, did you get the point? Means if you want to delete but means if you want to delete this second record, there is a Rahul Dharmik and this is the one email ID and the password 2222 and this image and the date. You want to delete this record, but how you will find this record? Means Rahul Dharmik, there is two Rahul Dharmiks names with the same name. There is two email ID with the same email ID, two password also, but image is different and date is different. How you will delete? You have to delete with the help of ID, because we use primary key in the ID column. Okay, means ID. Yeah, so we need ID. So what we are doing in update.php, if you want to delete, if you want to delete or if you want to add it, you need a specific ID, a unique ID for doing that. Okay, so what we are doing, we are just passing that ID with the page name after the question mark. You can see this after the question mark. See here bottom. Okay, see here bottom. After the question mark, one second. Yeah. After the question mark, update.php, if I send you the folder, then you will copy paste all the things. Okay, okay. I will send you. Yeah, you will not understand. You will not going to understand. Then it will just cause problem in our future session. Yeah. Okay, I will send it, and but just try to understand all the code. Try to implement your code, and if any query, any problem, yeah, yeah, yeah. You just took break. That's why you just forget something, but it will recall whenever you just revise the code or revise the things what we have learned. Yeah. Okay. It's not a big deal. I will just describe all the things. Okay. If you forget how we upload the file, I will describe that thing. If you forget how we delete, how we update, just try to understand that codes. Okay. If you have any query, if you are not able to understand anything, then you can ask me. I will describe all the code. But you have to know how, why we use. You have to know. Yeah, we use anchor tag for transferring from one page to another page or redirecting from one page to another page. But why we use this question mark and id equals to, we are equaling a dynamic id here. Why we use id? Because because I already told you, if we want to update any particular record, we need id or not. Means my requirement is, I just want to update this second record, id number 40. So we need that record already there. Means now we want to update. Yeah, we can change, but we have to change only that particular record, not all the record. How we find that particular record? By using id only. By using id only we can find that particular record. So we have to pass id also. You can see update.php question mark id equals to 22. Means we are going to update 20 record which have 22 id. Means can get we have to get unique record or not. That we have to know that particular record or not. If you want to update this record in the second page, how you will get the, how you will know which record you want to update in the update.php? You have to know, you have to just fetch the id first. This require dollar underscore request id means we are just getting the id from the url. After the question mark, there is a variable and value combination. Variable and value combination means whenever you click on the edit, here after the question mark, the id equals to 13. It means it is the variable and the value combination. We can fetch the, we can just get the value of that variable. Which variable? id variable, using dollar underscore request. How? Using dollar underscore request. Okay, so we have, now we have the id, we have the specific id. With the help of this id, we will just edit the record. Okay, okay Raki. So that's why we use this kind of code. If I use, okay, I just try, I just remove this id. Okay, in both anchor tag, what I'm doing right now, I'm just transferring or redirecting user from one page to another page, means from display.php to update.php whenever an user clicked on the update. One second, let me back. Okay, now this is the display.php page. Okay, let's remove this also. Now if we click on this, okay, now right now we are not uh, redirecting with the id, simply redirecting. Okay, so okay, just don't concentrate on this. This is because of we don't have the id, that's why the warning is coming. But we are not getting the data also. Which data we have to perform the task, which data we have to change. We are not getting data, specific data. We are not getting image, we are not getting name. And if we click on the update, then also it will give the error, not updated, because our php doesn't know which record we want to update. Okay, that's why we have to use a one unique id. We have to send one unique id. Did you get the point, Raki? Just try to implement with yourself. Try to implement with yourself. If you get the problem in this, and also this is the simple transferring display page is showing the data and transferring from one page to another page. But action performing on the edit page or delete page. How we perform the action? Let's see the edit page, you can say the update page, update.php. First, what we are doing, we are just fetching the id from the url. We are just getting the value of id from the url, and we are assigning into the $id variable. Okay, now we have to fetch the data from the database again. That particular data means that id equals to id, only that particular id data. Why? For displaying, for displaying. We are displaying that data, means we are displaying name, we are displaying image, which image we have with that id, and image tag and update. We just use two times file name image tag, we can remove one. Okay, okay, so we are just displaying data, and we just send. If we click on update, if we change anything from previous value, then this code will execute. If it's set $_ post upd is the name of our update button. Okay, we fetch the name. We again we have to use the upload file coding. Okay, if user doesn't selected any file, then the last file means the previous file name we are going to insert into database. Means, let me show you. If we are I want to update, I just want to update name only, I don't want to update image. Okay, I don't want to update image. Why it is coming again to yeah, I didn't save anything. One second. Yeah. I just want to update. Yeah, yeah, Raki. Yeah, just 5 minutes. Yeah, just 5 minutes. Okay. Uh, Raki, if you okay, I'm just telling you why we use this query. This is the query for uploading image again. Means whenever you clicked on the update, if you choose any image, new image, then it will upload that image and send the image name. If you didn't choose anything, then we have to use old image name or not. Means I describe from here. Means you just go to edit. If you just want to change only name, you don't want to change the image, and if you update it, then same image should be here or not. Yeah, same image should be here. If we didn't use this code, this line of code, then our image will be disappear. Means within in the database there is a blank value will be sent. If I just change the name only, okay, sorry, if I change just the name only, click update, then it will blank value will be given to database. Why? Because we didn't selected any image. We didn't selected any image, so our file name, our file underscore name is blank. So blank, we passed blank here. That's why we use one if condition. One if condition, if file name is blank, then by using this code we are just assigning old name. Here we use MySQL fetch row. It will return indexed array of our record, and we are fetching that record, nothing else. Okay, and simple. This is simple update, and there is one delete. If we going to delete, we have to use any particular ID. We get the ID from URL. Release star from user where ID equals to ID. Fire the query. If query runs successfully, we are redirecting back to display.php. Otherwise, just echoing there is some error. Okay, so this is our task. Just a simple task. If you want to delete, yeah, this is the JavaScript code. We will discuss about the JavaScript code in a future session. If you click OK, then it will redirect us to delete.php, and after deleting the record, it will redirect us back to the display.php. That's why record disappearing, and it's also deleting from the our database. Okay, okay, Raki, this is the task. You have to complete this task today, and you have to send me file before session is starting. Okay, before session starts. Okay, now I will send you the data. Should I send you database, or you have already this kind of table? Okay, okay, and just send me your code after completing the task, and send me your database also. How you send the database? By exporting it. Okay, just click on the export. By selecting, first select your database, select your particular database, and click on export. Sorry, click on export. Then it will just save a .sql file and just attach that file into your what I in your email. Okay, it's saved. Means study.sql, it is saved into my local or into my downloads. Okay, just send that file with the email also, whatever you are sending the code. Okay, so I will send you a zip file of this task. You can see the code, you can run the code, you just try to understand. You got the requirement or not? Means one registration page. If we registered successfully, then just redirect it back to one display page. In that page all the record should be displayed. Okay, whatever we have in the table, yeah, here is all record displaying. Yeah, with these record can be editable. Means we can change the name or image. This is our task. Yeah, we can change, and we can delete it, and we can delete also. Okay, and we can add more. Just give one anchor tag and link to register.php, nothing else. Okay, this is the task. So that's it for today's session, and just try to complete the task. Then only we will just move ahead, and just ask me, just list it out what you have just forget. I will just recall all the thing. You can send me mail also if you want to just recall anything. Image uploading if you want to recall, deleting, insert, update, delete if you want to recall. If you want to recall the fetching the data, you just listed out all the things and mail me. Okay, I will just prepare these things and just revise all the things within the half an hour, or within one session. Okay. Okay, Rakhi, so that's it for today's session. We will meet same day and same time, next day in the same time. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day.